A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is all the Christian brother Eric Braxton. Happy to join you all on this day, speaking to you all, of course, from my beloved country, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, in the Western world, in the Caribbean, and the West Indies. A lot of you all will say, Eric Braxton, you have nothing better to do? Why are you telling me these things and teaching us these things? You are a big man. We find that you are misbehaving and you are acting like a little silly naughty boy. Well, all those who perceive that I'm acting as a naughty boy, I just want to say on all the part, all I have it wrong. I am not acting as a naughty child. Not at all, not at all. It's just you all are not seeing clear on all the part. And I just pray and I hope that you all understand and will clear up, and that you all will understand crystal clear where I'm coming from. This is not an insult to any one of you all there, but I have to throw this in the mix to let you all know that I understand a lot of you all, how you all are thinking and all the negativity in all the mindset. So I have to speak that to you all, to let you all know that I'm aware of it, all the negative attitude. And you all need to throw away that negative attitude and adopt a positive attitude. Having said so, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to teach you all in this video, you all will say, Eric Braxton, you have nothing better to say? Well, if you all find out nothing better to say, what I'm going to say is very important. If you all doesn't see it's important, I know it is important. And therefore, I want one and all, every human being that is currently alive upon this earth, and the current generation to come to listen what I have to say. Because this video is for mankind, the children of men, all and sundry, across the board, throughout the international community, throughout the international landscape. I'm not making this video for the animals to listen, or for the trees or the moon and stars above. This video is for mankind, the children of men, mankind. You all understand what I mean, mankind? Mankind, the children of men, human beings. Don't you know, brothers and sisters, there's a big contradiction that is taking place amongst the human family? I will point out that contradiction to you all. Human beings are married in animals. Eric Braxton, what are you really telling us? Well, if you all doesn't know, I will do a research on the internet very soon to prove what I'm telling you all. A lot of human beings are married in animals, and I will get the facts to prove that. Yes, I will get the facts in the context of the name of the person and the animal they married and the day and month. I will search it on the net, and then I will lay it out crystal clear to you all. But you also could do the same research by going to the internet and search it out. Well, there's a lot of people that is having sex with the animals. Did God create human beings to have sex with the animals? No. When he created Adam, only created a woman for the man to have sex with, Adam and Eve. And it's this God who married Adam and Eve and had children, Cain and Abel. Did God tell Adam at any time he could have sex with any of the animals? The question is no. Now, did God tell Eve, besides having sex with Adam, your husband, you could have sex with any of with the goat and donkey or any animal? The answer is no. So from that understanding, we see that God created a man to have sex with a woman and a woman to have sex with a man in marriage. Where he created Adam and Eve, he married them. And thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, because marriage is of God, and it is God who created Adam and Eve and married Adam and Eve. Let me tell you all something, one thing. The angels, they not no part in that, eh? The angels didn't create Adam and Eve, and the angels all the angels that God created, they did not create Adam and Eve. It is God who created Adam and Eve, just as he created the angels. And it is God who married Adam and Eve and allowed them to have sex. The angels didn't have nothing to do with that. In other words, let me speak frankly, all the angels were spectators. Like you all in here what I say? A lot of you all will say, Eric Braxton, we find you are playing that you playing this bright boy to be we find you are playing this bright boy, you know. You're telling us things that you only seems like you only know. Well, if you so, I never tell all of that. All you thinking so, all you thinking wrong, and all our things upside down. All our things upside down. So please, all you had the cup upside down. So please, have the cup the right way. The mouth of the cup is up and the bottom of the cup is down. So I tell you all you to have it the right way. So all you will not have things upside down. Yes, all the angels were spectators. This is not an insult to any of the angels. All what I'm going to say is, all the angels know that. All you think all the angels that God created, they are ignorant of what I say, and all of them know that before me, because it was created before me. Because let me tell you, when God created Adam and Eve, all the angels was watching that. They was watching when God created Adam and Eve. They was seeing that I was wrong. I was not wrong. So they know that. Is Eric Braxton lying on the angels? Or not at all? And any angel say that I lying on them, concern that they making up lie on me. Like you didn't hear see what I say? Any angel saying that what I say is not true and I lying, they's the one who lying on me. But I is not lying on them. Any angels who say tell all you what Eric Braxton is saying is not true, he lying. They lying on me. That angel he lying on me. But I is not lying on me. Well, I get the message now. Let me repeat it once again, because I want to make myself crystal clear to one and all across the board. Any angels that say that Eric Braxton is lying when concerning that angels is lying on me, and I, Eric Braxton, is not lying on me. You know why? Because he was created before me, and he see when God created Adam and Eve, but I did not see when God created Adam and Eve. Do I make myself crystal clear? Right, I want to put that on record and put that information in the public domain for one and all to know that. It is already in the public domain, in the context, in the Bible, for everybody to see where God created Adam and Eve. So it's already in the public domain. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so God created Adam and Eve, and he married Adam and Eve. No time did God tell any human being to go and have sex with any animal. He never tell Adam to do that, neither Eve. But don't you all know, on the contrary, that people go in and have sex with animals? Even in the Old Testament, God wanted children of Israel, if any man has sex with animal, he was to be killed and the animals to be killed. If any woman has sex with animal, she was to be killed and the animal was to be killed. Hey, let me remind you all, that continued to now. I want to tell all you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a secret information that I'm giving you all. This information is in the public domain. All of you know that. Is that all ignorant yet? But not everybody is ignorant yet. Some people know it and some people just know about it. What is Eric Braxton talking about? Having sex with the animals. It means there's have sex with goat. There's have sex with the pig. There's even have sex with the turtle and all kind of thing. Yes, all you know that. And it have women that have sex with animal too. The dog and other animals. That taking place all over the world. Is what they're doing is right. That man and that woman who having sex with animal, it doesn't matter what animal, all of them what they're doing is wrong. Because God never tell no man to have sex with any animal, and he never tell no woman to have no sex with no animal. He create Adam and Eve, a man and a woman, to have sex. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, these men and these women, they are so bold-faced. Well, I want to find out what Eric Braxton coming with now. Well, these women and women, they say they want to marry the animal now. Okay. In this video, I not know so-called bacchanalist. I want to know, Eric Braxton, this little Christian boy from Trinidad and Tobago, well, of course, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know Bacchanal listener. I don't know Bacchanal listener, so I not know Bacchanal. Right, keep me out of all out there in any Bacchanal. Keep me out of that, eh? Right. I want all you know, I am not in no Bacchanal with all you. Right, I'm teaching you all something from the, of course, from the Bible standpoint. Teaching you all that God create man for the woman, and the woman, well, he create man and woman to have a family now, to have sex for procreation, Adam and Eve, right? And at no time he never tell no man to have sex with any animals, and no time he never tell no woman to have sex with any animals. What God in fact say, if any man have sex with any animals, that is a sin. And if any woman have sex with any animal, that is a sin. Yes, God laid down that instruction. Because any man having sex with any animal, God is against it. That is a sin. And any woman having sex with any animal, that is a sin. God is against it. Right? You all understand, boys and girls? All you understanding what Eric Braxton are teaching you all? Are you all comprehending what I'm teaching you all? Are you all getting a clearer picture of what I'm teaching you all? Thank you all if you all are getting that. To those who are seeing clear, continue to see clear and to comprehend what I'm saying. To those who having a little trouble to comprehend what I'm saying, I pray that at the end of the video, that God will clear up all your mind and remove the darkness and the cloudiness, so all your mind will be brightened up to comprehend what I'm saying. Thank you all, brother. I hope that you all arrive at that juncture and that crossroad at the end of the video. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. They are so brave and bold-faced. These people on them who are having sex with the animal secretly, you know, they want it secretly in the closet, having sex with the animal, and using the closet as an example. It's a simple mean secretly they're having sex with the animal for nobody to see. But they want to move from the closet now, having sex with the animal in the closet and outside the closet, in the box and outside the box. That's terminology. It's still wrong. But they want to move up further afield in the negativity by wanting to carry the animal in the temple before the priest and tell the priest that I choose no human being like myself to marry. I want you to marry me to this horse. The woman wants to tell the priest, I want you to marry me to this goat, and the goat is my husband. And the man is wanting to carry the donkey to the priest in the temple and tell the priest, I want you to marry me to this female horse. All you could see thing, ladies and gentlemen, if all you believe that what I tell you is always a make-up story, or Eric Braxton is concocting this thing in his head, I'm telling all you, and Eric Braxton is on tomfoolery, I tell you, I will search it out in the internet and show all you. And I'll look for clippings where people engage in that activity, if all is ignorant yet. But of course, not everybody is ignorant yet. Yeah, and you know, the man wanted to marry the horse, but he was having sex with the horse in the closet. Eh? Now he and the horse want to come in the open now and telling the family and friends, you know, I getting married. When they ask him, they're not joking thing, you know, this is serious talk. Eh? When they ask him, who you going on married? Who is that young girl that you pick up recently? Yes, you're dating, nothing with she. And the parents asking them, who is this nice girl to pick up that you want to get married? You never invite she to be at no time. The man telling the family and the friends and the colleagues. I see a horse and I love the horse and I want to marry the horse. And I'm inviting all of you to the wedding. Oh my God. He wants all of them to accept what he doing, for all of them to agree with him, to go in the temple before the priest, for the priest to officiate, for he to marry the horse. All you see absurdity and ridiculousness that human being is engaging themselves in, that man and that woman. He want to marry the horse, but she want to marry the goat, the male goat. He think when he marry the horse, and he invite the friend to the wedding and have the reception after to eat and drink, that everybody except he doing that. Everybody except he doing that at no time. Yeah, if he think you will get everybody to agree with him, he only fooling himself in that. And if he think, well, of course, the priest might do that, but not all the priests. And the same thing with she. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The same thing with she. Yeah. And you all hear the worst is to come on. All they want to find out what is the worst to come. Well, that's what Eric Broxton here, to teach you all that. And to bring you all to that understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all over the world, throughout the international community, throughout the international landscape. Yes, Eric Braxton, all the Christian brother from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, in the Western world, in the Caribbean, from Trinidad and Tobago, are teaching you all that. Ladies and gentlemen, across the board. The ridiculousness and the absurdity about this. The worst is to come. What is the worst to come? He think when the priest will officiate in the marriage and married to the horse, he think he go have sex with he think when he has sex with the horse will bring forth a girl boy, a girl children, a boy and a girl looking just as he. And she think when she married the male goat and the goat have sex with she thinks she'll get pregnant and she will bring forth a nice baby boy and a nice baby girl. And the nice boy and the baby girl will be just as a human beings like she. But the sperms is an animal sperms. And he will be thinking the same way too. You see how the both of them fooling themselves? And you see the level of negativity and ridiculousness that they engage in themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-huh. That's what I'm teaching you all. Both of them what they're doing is wrong. Because God created human beings to marry to other human beings. And he create human beings that are married to no animals and to have no sex with no animals and for no animal to have sex with human beings. Let me teach you all something. It's human beings having sex with the animals, but no animals is not coming to have sex with no human being. Uh-huh. Let me teach that man and that woman that. You, Mr. Man, you're having sex with the horse, okay? I want to ask you that question. You, Mr. Man, who having sex with the horse, I want to justify yourself having sex with the horse, and you want to justify yourself to marry the horse. Eric Braxton, I'm questioning you, and let me see how you will answer me. And here's the first question to you. I will come to you, madam, after, who want to marry the goat and having sex with the goat. I'll come to you, and I'm leaving you out. I'm dealing with both all you, but I'm dealing with he first. Yes. Are you prepared to answer these questions that Eric Braxton are answering you? Okay. That horse that across there, that they say you love, he didn't come to you and tell you, married me. Did the horse tell you that? No, he was eating grass and normal. It's you telling people that you love the horse. Did the horse tell you to marry you? Did the horse tell you that he love you and he wants you to marry him? No, you telling people you went and marry the horse. Did the horse tell you to have sex with him? No, it's you went and had sex with the horse. Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that applied to you too, madam. The same thing that applied to you, madam. Yeah, both all in the same category. Is this the only difference? He choose a horse and you choose a goat. Both all you standing on the same platform of negativity and ridiculousness. Both all you. That's why I'm speaking to both all you. You, Mr. Man, and you, Mr. Woman, in this video. Both all you, what all you're doing is wrong and it's abomination. It's abomination. Don't you know if you all live in the Old Testament, you'd have been put to death and that horse would be put to death. And you, Mr. Woman, if you was living in the time of Moses, amongst the children of Israel, you'd have been put to death and the goat that you're having sex with and want to married, you would have been put to death and the goat would be put to death. Because God told the children of Israel that anybody they catch, man or woman, having sex with any animals, Moses told the church, Moses got the commandments of God. Moses got the commandments of God. And one of the commandments was that any man or any woman engage in any sexual activity with any animal, the animal was to be killed and the woman had to be killed. So I want you to know that, Mr. Man, you also want to marry the goat and having sex with the goat, you, Mr. Woman, and you, Mr. Man, who love the horse and want to marry the horse and having sex with the horse. Both all that be put to death, and the horse and the goat that be put to death. Yes. So I recorded this video to all the people all over the world who are engaged in that activity to cease from it immediately in the shortest possible time. And ask God to forgive you all. And leave the horse and leave the goat alone. Yeah, whatsoever animal or they have a relationship with, sexual relationship, leave that animal alone. And ask God to forgive you all. And accept Christ as our Lord and Savior. Of course, join that church in all the district area that observe Saturday as the Sabbath. Introduce all yourself to the pastor. Prepare for baptism. Join the Bible lessons on a Thursday or a Wednesday. Join the Bible. Introduce yourself to the pastor. You will tell all of them, come on a Wednesday or Thursday. We do Bible studies. Join the studies. Prepare for baptism. Get baptized and become a Christian and begin reading the Bible from Genesis to Revelation and telling other people about Jesus Christ. So you will no longer be interfering with the goat, you, Mr. Man, and you, Mr. Woman, will no longer be interfering with you, Mr. Man, will no longer be interfering with the horse, and have no more interest to marry the horse, and you, Mr. Woman, will no longer have no relationship with the goat, and no longer to marry the goat, because now you, Mr. Man, will understand now that God created a woman for you to marry, and you, Mr. Woman, will recognize now that God created a man for you to marry. Thank you. Both all will come to that understanding. And yes, and the pastor will teach you all that. And the saints in the church of God will tell all of that. Because in the church, in the temple that all is worshiping God, all you will be seeing no horse there and no goat there. When all you go to Bible studies, all you will be seeing no horse there and no goat there. And all the married people in the church, all you will be seeing the married to human beings. And all you will see nobody in the church married to no goat and no married to no horse. All you will recognize that. So all you will know that what all you was doing previously was wrong. All you will come to that understanding. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world. Through the international landscape, through the international community. Well, brothers and sisters, initially I want to make this video a 10 minutes video, but we close to the half hour mark again. Well, let us see if we reach on the half hour. And we close the video, bring down the curtain on half an hour. Yeah, let me see if we carry it further afield and give it that run. Yeah, a little half an hour is good. A little half an hour is good. Yeah. 23. Close to half an hour. Yes. That's welcome. Wholeheartedly. In our heart, mind, and soul. Yes, brothers and sisters. Hey, before I end this video, I just want to add in something. So I want to leave human beings now, and I want to go on the angels. Yes, I want to go on the angels. A lot of you all say, Eric Braxton, yes, the human beings are dealing with. Continue on the road with human beings. And end the video and make it a half an hour. Deal with human beings. Why you want to go on the angels for Eric Braxton? That's why you want to make that right about turn. You was going the road good, but you want to make a detour now. Continue on the straight road now, but you see a side road, you want to go. You see any angels there? A lot of all over say, Braxton, oh God, you're close to the half a minute now, the half an hour. Continue on the human road now. Deal with human beings now. You're traveling nice, man. You study video good and you're telling me the right thing. But you see a side road. You see a side road while you're driving. You're close to the finish line. You will pass the bridge and you'll see the end of the road and come to the end of the video. But before you reach the bridge, you see a side road. You want to, instead of going straight to finish the video, deal with human beings. You see a side road, you want to detour now and go on the side. You see an angel standing on the road, so you want to talk about angels. I see no angels standing in the road, but I still turn and let me turn. And I going in the side road. I are finishing that end. I finishing in the side road. So let me go. I don't make the turn, and I put in my third gear and I go in, ladies and gentlemen. I tend to do that. Yes, I want to deal with the angels. I see no angels there in the side road standing up for me to see them visible. But I'm still going there, and I want to talk about the angels still. We will finish on that side road. We will finish on that side road, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I make the detour already. And I reversing back here. I'm forward here. Right. Make that crystal clear to one another. Yes. Don't you know, ladies and gentlemen, before God created Adam and Eve, and no more human beings right now for the time, beyond the angels, nicely. Before God created Adam and Eve, he created the angels. And then we read in the book of Genesis, he created animals. The animals was created before man. Man was created on the sixth day. But the animals was not created on the sixth day. The animals was created before God created Adam. Read it in the book of Genesis, all you'll see that. Have God at any time tell any of the angels that he created, or look at have sex with any of the animals? Not at all. So the same way how God never told no human beings, man or woman, to have sex with no animals. All the angels that God bring into existence, he never tell them at any time to have sex with animals. Any angels that have sex with any animals, they also are committing a sin, and it is also a wrong. And they will also be indulging in a negativity and ridiculousness and absurdity. Once again, I said at no time, all the angels that God bring into existence, at no time he never tell any angels to have sex with any of the animals that he creates. And any angels that go and have sex with any animal, he will be engaging in that negativity of ridiculousness and absurdity. You see the man, hey, I come back to human beings. In spite of in this side road, I recognize I have to deal with the angels and mankind. So that angels will be, who having sex with any animal, he will be indulging. He will be just like the man having sex with the horse and the woman who having sex with the goat. All three of them is engaging in an activity that is negativity and ridiculousness and absurdity. All three of them. Because God never tell that angels have sex with no animals. That angels do that on their own. And God never tell that man to have sex with the horse. And God never tell that woman to have sex with the goat. You see? The angels, the man and the woman, all of them doing the wrong thing. Simple. All of them is engaging in that activity that is negativity, that is wrong, and that absurdity. Simple as that. Which is a sin, which is abomination. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, before I end this video, that's like how God never tell the man to marry that's as God never tell no man to marry no animal, and he never tell no woman to marry no animal. So into God never tell no animal, God never tell no angels to marry no animals also. Like all in here what I say. Eric Braxton. Yeah, they was saying God never tell any of the angels to marry no animals. And God never tell no man to marry no animal. And he never tell no woman to marry no animal. Yeah. But we are seeing no angels married in no animal. Right? Right. But we see in human beings. Want to carry the animal in the temple, and what the priest, the Catholic priest, or the Anglican priest, or the 7 days, or whether it be a 7 days Adventist priest or a Pentecostal priest, to officiate now, privately now, with the little friends that he invited, to come to the marriage, for he to marry the horse, and for she to marry the goat. Yeah. And people must accept that. We can't accept that because that is wrong. That is it, like, so people is engaged in that activity. All you doubt what I'm saying, all, all of this is not a make-up story, you know. This is real thing because it's happening all over the world. Well, I'll prove that all in due course of time. Well, I see it is wrong. It is wrong. Because God never told no man, God never tell no angel to marry no animal and have no sex with no animal. And God never tell no man to marry no animal and have sex with no animal. And God never tell no woman to have sex with any animal or married any animal. That activity is wrong and is a sin and it is abomination in the eyes of God. You see? Right. All they didn't know that, boys and girls. All they didn't know that. That is true. That is true. That is true, ladies and gentlemen. That is true. That is true. So I want you all to read the Bible and all you will recognize that for yourselves. That what I taught you all in this video is true. Because all you'll see in Genesis, all you read in the gospel, in the old books of the Old Testament, where God told the children of Israel that any man found having sex with any animal, he was to be killed, and the woman to be, and the animal was to be killed. And any woman that has sex with any animal, she was to be killed, and the animals was to be killed. Where that commandments come from? It come from God. You see? Because God created human beings and married to human beings to have sex. Not for the human beings to have sex with animals. You see? And he created the angels too. Not for any angels have sex with animals. Any angels have sex with animal. Any animal. That what the angels is doing is wrong. I want you all to know that. I want you all to know that, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Alright. Okay, brothers and sisters, it was nice for I to speak to you all and to share this with you all. So you all will come to that understanding. In no other name, but in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen and amen. Shalom, peace. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends.